Guys, I am super excited because today is the very first stop for the Raising the Bar Business Boot Camp Premium Draping Masterclass Tour. And we're here in Atlanta with some exciting women that's about to take their business to the next level. I'm fired up, they're fired up, and guess what? I'm about to give them all I got. All right, guys, so we just wrapped up our 2-day tour and our first stop, which is Atlanta. And guess what, guys? It was a breeze. It was amazing. We had some amazing guests that tell you all about the marketing and how to find the people that's going to pay what you want to charge so that you can level up and take your draping business to the next level. If you're looking to do just that, guess what? Check the link below and see if we're coming to a city near you, and I'll see you guys on the inside. Hey guys, y'all know I gotta start the whole thing off with happy birthday to me. Da-dun, da-dun. So guys, thank you for joining me tonight. I see y'all coming in. Okay, I want to say thank you to everybody that kind of came in and left the comments for yesterday when I normally go live on Monday, but thank you, Kimmy. I could always depend on you. Yesterday was my birthday. And me and the team, we did like reschedule everything for tonight. So hopefully you guys were able to see that. And join me tonight because that's when I'm going live tonight. So everybody, guys, thank you, Lolita. Oh, I love you. Everybody that sent all of the messages and the text messages and the notifications and all of the stuff, like it was a lot. And I just want to say thank you. Hey, Adeline, how you doing, sweetheart? But this year, something about this year was really different, right? Something about this year was really different. I just got to tell y'all first before I get into my spiel about what I was going to go live about anyway. Guys, this year hitting 45, I think a certain level of awareness, a certain level of accountability, a certain level of simplicity, a certain level of peace, a certain level. Y'all just put level down in the daggone comments if you know what I'm talking about. It's just like you're embarking on a new something. I don't even know what it is right now, but whatever it is, I'm totally here for it. Yesterday was probably the first birthday in a very long time that I can honestly say, I think nobody dropped the ball. At least no one that really counts, right? I have heard from anybody I could possibly think of importance to my life, of importance to my journey, of importance to my purpose. Everybody like reached out. And normally, I'm not gonna lie, y'all, over the past couple of years, y'all know Facebook remind people when their birthday is or whatever. And you always get an influx, but it'd be a bunch of damn strangers. And I'd be like, y'all don't really know me. Hey, Carol, beautiful. I just was talking to you, Carol. So yes, that was me. We was going back and forth. So yesterday was just this thing because going into this new year, you know, you want to work on, I don't know about you guys, but I'm always looking on things that I could improve about myself. I'm looking on things I could improve about relationships, business, life, health, finance, all the things, right? And the only thing that I can control is me. That's it. I can't control how people respond to me. I can't control how people receive me. I can't control none of that, but I can control me. So I wanted to come into this year just being more heightened about what's happening, who's in my life, who's not, who I want back in, who I need to love on a little more, like all the things, right? So yesterday was just that thing. And you guys probably experienced this to some degree. It could be in business. It could be, I don't know what it's in, but people experience this through different facets of their life. And, you know, you're giving and you're working this thing out, or you're trying to do your part and you ain't sure You ain't quite sure if it's panning out or if it's really like something you need to continue because you don't really see the reward or you don't really see the reciprocity, right? But I can honestly say yesterday was like the first birthday in a long time that I've heard from absolutely everybody I can think of. And I got some people on my wall, like, oh, baby, they going on a naughty list if I don't hear from them. I kid you not. They going on the naughty list. But no one went on a naughty list this year. So I just want to say thank you guys. And I just really shared that to say, I take you guys on my journey of where I am in life. And so many people look at things that happens to me and they say, you're blessed about this and you're blessed about that. And I really want you guys to realize it's freaking work. At the end of the day, things that happen to me, things that come my way, opportunities that come is because I'm working at that thing every freaking day. And some days I fall short, but I'm making a conscious effort to be a better version of me. And that's in all facets of my life, not just in business, not just in relationships, like friend, everything, right? I want to be the best. I want to experience the best version, the highest level of anything that I can experience, right? And I know that's only going to happen by me being a good steward and by me just really doing my part. And so I really wanted to say that and lead with that because anything that I always say to you guys, for you guys, around you guys, it always leads to mindset and accountability. And I want you guys to always realize that anything that's happening in my life, good or bad, I can only control the me part of it, right? And I'm always working, at least now in this phase, to really just put forth the best part of me. So I want you guys to really take that and take whatever you will. I just wanted to tell you guys, thank you. It really was touching to hit because my emotions, y'all, was all over the place for probably about a good 2 weeks. And I didn't really realize it. I just thought I was weak. Then I'm dealing with anemia, then my arm, and I'm like, I'm just out the loop. But baby, this whole thing about this whole mid-40s, it's a real situation. It is a real situation. But anyone that's in it or have experienced it, like at the end of the day, it's not it. You can see your way through it. You can see yourself through it. And really, the main thing is just only focusing on your part of it. I can't control no one else's part of it, right? The only thing I can control is my part. And I am striving every day to make sure I am pushing out the better part of me. So thank y'all. I love you guys. Precious Stevens of the Posh Academy. All right, guys. So I had to get that part out because I signed in this morning. I normally, like, if I'm doing something, I really just want peace and be with my family. I don't need to do nothing extravagant. Like, we could just sit on the couch and watch TV right now. And it's been like this for a couple years for me. My thing that I am really protective over is my time, right? And time now to me means everything. Like, yeah, I like a couple carrots, but it's nothing like time. And now that baby girl she almost 18, and that's my baby girl. So like you just see how life was, like everything was like everybody there, and now like Doc's off doing his projects, Kayla's off doing her projects, and I'm just sitting here like, and I'm doing my projects too, but I'm like, damn. So the one thing I wanted, honestly, for my birthday was just time. I just wanted time with my family. And then when my birthday is over, y'all could go back to your prospective corners and do whatever y'all want to do. But for this day, it's about me. I just want us to see it. So that was it, guys. And I really enjoyed that. I really, 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 really did. So I want you guys to really understand what's important to you and don't feel as if you have to live your life according to what this thing called social media feel is right. What this thing called social media feel is if you ain't doing this, you ain't in. Baby, I don't care about being in. I've been in all my life. And if I'm out now, guess what? I'm just out. Carol say, I hear that. I hear Carol, I'm trying to tell you. I can't wait to see you in August. Y'all give some love to Carol, guys. Carol just got her ticket to our August class. I cannot wait to see you. Carol, I remember talking to you a couple months ago. And you're like, I'm gonna try to get in there. Da, da, da. Some of you guys be thinking of all that you're facing right now. I don't think about that. Like, if you can't get in my class right now, baby, I don't care. Where am I going? Where am I going? I've been doing this thing for about 7 years now, so it ain't going to stop today. So I just want you guys to realize when I talk about classes, when I have classes, guess what? When you are ready, it'll be something I'm doing in the process. It'll be someone I have taught or someone I have put in position. It'll be something. So we'll always have something for you guys. I just want you guys to realize that. Come on, Makisha. All I wanted to do this year on my B-Day was going shopping for Oh, yeah. Is that when you went to Joanne and you oh my God. Like that's the stuff though, right? Like that's when it's just a certain level of peace. Like none of the I don't know. They be like, and Doc asks me all the time, babe, what you want? Babe? And I'm like, nothing. I just want you. It's funny because before I would have a long list. I used to have a list. This is my list. Now it's like I don't want none of that. So shout out to growing up, guys. So y'all put growth down in the comments if you picking up what I'm putting down, because we all strive to reach it to some degree. And I'm just glad that I've experienced it and able to desire deeper things that have much more meaning. And I'm glad that I made it. I was just talking to y'all a week ago. I was like, Lord's willing, I'm 44, but Lord's willing, I'm gonna see 45. Baby, I made it. I'm here. God dang it. God. I know the devil mad. I'm not about to fool Jamaica. What is that? Thank you, Jamaica. She said, yes, you are right. So, guys, we're going to get into it. I did manage. It's crazy because everything that was happening last week, I did manage to get my podcast done. And I really enjoyed doing my last podcast. I really, really, really did. Thank you, Trina. Thank you, Carol. I appreciate y'all. Growth. Come on. I know I have within this year. And Makisha, you want to know what? I got to give you your flowers too, babe. You have. Just one thing. Some of you guys be so focused on the wrong thing. Like some of you guys expect y'all to have this mountain and this heap of like you gotta, in order for you to celebrate yourself, you gotta go over this mountain. And that's not even necessary. Like some of you guys made a lot of strides just because you freaking moved. And some of y'all I've been talking to for a long time. And movement I say it all the time, movement don't necessarily mean forking out thousands of dollars for classes, or movement just means doing something other than what the heck you've been doing previously that's going to get you closer to your goal. It's just that simple. It's just that simple. It don't matter what it is, right? I'm trying to tell you guys, I need y'all to really give yourself grace and give yourself a pat on the back for what it is you do. How this girl, that's my daughter, y'all. I'm trying to ignore her text messages. I want you guys to give yourself grace and really just realize where you guys are. And in this week's podcast, it really came and it stemmed from last week's. How do I turn this off? She's gonna drive me nuts. It really stems from last week's conversation. I had a conversation with you guys on my live, and I had a couple of new young ladies actually come on, and that was really exciting, right? I'm always excited to see new people because they be clueless. They be like, what in the world is going on here? When they experience my laughter, when they experience my loud mouth, but then they also picking up my gems. They're like, oh my God, I need to be here. How did I find her? I don't know. But at the end of the day, the Lord knows what it is that you want. And for whatever reason, I popped up on their page. And it really, because I wasn't going to do my podcast this week. I wasn't going to do my broadcast. I wasn't going to do any of this. Hold on, y'all. I got to put this because she's going to keep hitting me. I wasn't going to do any of this week because I knew I was dealing with my birthday, then I knew I was in like full throttle for class. And that's what we're doing right now, prepping for class, which is next week. I'm excited. But that that conversation had me so fired up because it also kind of resets me and helped me realize how people are still dealing with the same things that, my ladies that been here for years, a lot of you have overcome that, right? So when I continuously hear the same questions, it's like this is a revolving door. People are always going to be coming in and they're going to filter out when they're leveling up, right? And that's exciting because different things that I have going on, like CDI or, they will always have something to do because people always going to come in this freaking industry and they always going to come in and not know where to get started, how to get started, what to do. That's always going to happen. So I kind of wanted to piggyback off of my last podcast because I knew the new people probably didn't catch my last podcast, and everything they were asking me was really coinciding with what I had just talked about. So I wanted to kind of talk about something similar, but go a little deeper and more simplistic on why is this happening? Like why y'all keep attracting the low ballers, right? Why they keep coming your way? And what my goal is, because y'all know we can only control us, right? We can only control us. My goal is always to have the creative, the CEO, the entrepreneur realize what you can control and what you can change. You can't control people, you can't control them, but you can position yourself to where now you're attracted to a different client. You can position yourself, right, to where now people that see you can afford what it is that you want to charge. You can only control you. That's it. So if something is happening in your ecosystem that you don't like, something needs change. That's all I'm going to say. Come on, Alicia, say move, move, move. Wait a minute. Trust me, baby, when I see stuff like that now, it's so funny because when I see like these I've watched Alicia over the course of, I don't know, for a couple of years, right? And it's a couple of you guys that's down there. I'm trying to tell you, when I see how you entered into the kingdom, but how you entered into the tribe, and like where some of you guys are now, and Makisha, same thing. That's why I say give yourself all the glory, because growth is growth. It's not a rat race. At the end of the day, the draping game ain't going nowhere, right? How quick you grow and how quick you evolve is all dependent upon you at the end of the day, because all of the resources are there. All of everything that you need assistance with is there. It's all about how quickly you grab onto it, how quickly you invest into it, how quickly you implement what it was that you learned. You are in control of your freaking journey, period. I'm not reading y'all comments tonight because I ain't fooling with y'all. I'm trying to tell you. Train say you better preach. Baby, when y'all, it be y'all. Yeah, I be coming on here with a script. My script ain't even on my screen because y'all be talking to me. I need y'all to stop talking to me so I can stay on track. Let me stay on track. I'm trying to tell you. So yes, Alicia, I love it. Thank you. Position and change. At the end of the day, I tell, could be some new people on here. Guys, if you're new on this platform, any of my platforms, I want y'all to put new down in the comments and then tell me where you are viewing from. This is how we become acquainted. This is how I get a little familiarized with your name, and then I find out where you at. And then guess what? Before you know it, you're gonna be talking, you can be watching me, but you're gonna be probably talking to somebody in the comments because they're like, "Oh, girl, I'm over here too," and y'all gonna go back and forth. This is how you get acquainted in the tribe, within the tribe, right? This is how you take advantage of the resources that are there. All of you guys got resources all around you. Do you tap in? Some of y'all don't. Some of y'all do. So I'm trying to tell you. Come on, Leona. I love it. Leona's look. Oh, Leona, what's the look all about, girl? I want to know. She said she knew from Jacksonville, Florida. We've been trying to, I don't even know if we ever made it there. We've been trying to do Jacksonville for quite some time, baby. I don't know what's popping, what's happening in Jacksonville. Sharon Watkins, Columbia. Okay, South Carolina. D says, this is what we need. You are on track. Thank you. Baby, I be trying, and that's my thing because I'm such a coach. I'm always focused on making sure I deliver the goods. But D, just like you said, sometimes the goods come naturally from what it is that you guys are saying in the comments. And the response is a natural response from something that I already have within me that you probably could only get from me tonight. So thank you guys for tuning in. Come on, Michelle from Clark, Ogden, Utah. Okay. Welcome. I will be there next month. Wait a minute, Keisha, where you going next month? Babaca, let me know if once you told me what you had. Did you get your notification? We was on it. We was on it. All right, guys. So I do want to get into like really what I want to tell some of you guys. Well, all of you guys that's listening, because like I said, it stemmed from last week's conversation. And believe it or not, it may not only be the newbies that's struggling with this, right? And if it's not, that's fine. Like who judging? And the people that judging, guess what? They don't need to be. They probably can't. Most time, people that aren't in no position or predicament to do so. So you don't pay them no mind. You pay attention to the people that's here to help. And that's us. That's everybody. Everybody that's on this broadcast, is on this live. That's the kind of culture that I am used to kind of cultivating. Not only do I help, not only do I pour, these ladies do the same exact thing, which is why I say drop your city, because somebody on this live is either in your city now watching, or when they watch the replay, someone is going to respond to you. This is your sister friend, your tribe member, whoever it is that you need assistance from to help you get further faster, because you cannot do it all on your own. Oh, you going to Jacksonville? Kimberly Youngblood is from Houston. Okay. All right, guys. So let's get into it. First of all, those that's watching, right? If you are watching, you new. I love all the newbies. Thank you for tapping in. All of my day ones, my regular tribe members, thank you guys for supporting the live and dropping those comments down in the chat. If you don't know, guys, I am Precious Stevens, your Draping Queen, and I just come here twice a week to really just talk to my tribe, right? And I really focus on talking to the people that's been working hard, the ones that's showing up, right? To whatever their capacity allows. Some people feel as if they're not showing up enough, but I give a shout out to Alicia. The night I was driving, I say, oh, she live. I'm getting on that live. That's showing up. That's something totally outside of her comfort zone. But guess what? You see, she going live more and more. She's going live more and more often. If I remember how the heck I looked when I went live, baby, it was it was a sight for sore eyes. I'm trying to tell you. So you guys, like I was saying earlier, you got to definitely give yourself glory. You got to give yourself grace. You got to give yourself praise. Don't sit here and wait for other people to do it. Realize what you're doing, and you're moving on your journey to whatever degree, slow, fast, accelerated, it don't matter. Just move, right? Just move. Those of you that's trying to stay creative, right? I'm super passionate about you guys that feel as if it ain't working, because I don't believe that. I refuse to allow you to continuously walk around and believe that. At the end of the day, if you are not able to book the luxury clients that you know in your heart that you deserve, something's off. But it doesn't mean that it's your talent. That's the thing. It doesn't mean that it's your talent. What's that? I can't eat that now. Thank you. It doesn't mean that that's your talent, guys. So before we dive in, I definitely want you to share this live. I don't know where we're going tonight. If you're familiar with how these lives roll, guys, I'll be coming here with my bullet points and what I want to talk about. But baby, whatever happens, happens. So if you're here for the ride, be here for the ride, but also do not let me be your best kept secret. Guys, I am here on a journey. I am on a quest. I want to help every creative that's trying to make it in this draping game. I want to help them realize, one, they can, and then two, I want to accelerate that journey. So you guys can actually help me do that much quicker by just sharing this live. You don't know who need to hear it. You don't know who need to pick up something I'm putting down. All I need you to do is do your part, right? Because the energy you project is the energy you attract. I told y'all. I just made that up. It sounded kind of cool though. I like it. I like it. I like it. All right, let me get in here. Carol say she here for the ride. Rena say, are your one-on-ones open for July? I will be there again towards the end of the month. Rena, I think for July, I may have two. So I don't have any for June, but July, yes. Rena, just send me a message, girl. And I'm gonna see you. So just let me know what you need. So come on, East Texas. Diamond, hey boo, I ain't seen you in a while. Where you been at? Alicia say, all right, rapper. Y'all know I've been a rapper in my day. At least I wanted to be one. And it'd be kind of seeping out every now and then. It'd be seeping out. I'm trying to tell you. But guys, I really do want to kind of kick this off like I kick my podcast off. I kick off anything that I'm doing with questions because this is how I really learn where you guys are. This is how I learn what you guys are really thinking. This is kind of, I just learn the room, right? I want to make sure anytime I'm showing up, I want to make sure I'm talking to the right people. And the only way I'm going to know that is if you guys drop in the chat, drop in the comments, anything I ask you, just respond. Just respond. And we're going to test it out right now. Somebody drop respond down in the comments. We're going to test it out. We're going to see if I'm talking to the right people because I talk to action takers. Okay. I'm an action taker, right? I talk to people that activate. This is what I'm passionate about. So I'm going to see respond. Let me see. Hey, Kiki Kitchens. I like it. Diamond, I love it. Precious on the ones and twos. You know it, Trina. All right, guys. So if y'all did not catch episode 102, I can't believe I managed to get that done. That was crazy because we had everything going on and I managed to get it done. And I was excited to do it. I think my podcast is a way for me to purge. It's a way that's why I don't know, like y'all need to, some of y'all need to go live. Some of y'all really need to make use of your platform because it will really do you more good than harm. When I am talking on my podcast, guys, I'm talking to my ideal client. I'm acting like I'm talking to one person. I really am. And since I don't really have an exciting social life, I really am able to get a lot of my thoughts out. And this is a part of building legacy. Why? Because people that I'm passionate about, my group of people that I'm passionate about, the things I share will live on, right? When people come in the game 10 years from now and they struggling, they don't know where to get started at, that will live on. Even if things shape and change or whatever the case may be, you guys got to learn that you cannot hold on to your talents and your gifts and keep them for yourself. They're not for you. The things that I have bottled up, that's why I be popping like a damn popcorn, pop, because I have so much energy. And it's funny because Doc used to say that. I just remembered that. I be having so much energy because I'm so passionate about what it is I do. And I'm so passionate about the people I help. And I just love the moments I get to get it out. A prime example, even doing these live streams, right? I'm able to get my message out, and whoever it's meant to serve, they're the people that end up watching, listening, catching the replay, sliding in the DMs. You guys have work to do, but you're too busy holding it back because you're doing the thing that you think you should be doing, right? But that ain't it. I ain't even gonna go down that route, but okay. I think y'all picked that one. I ain't gonna go down there, but okay. But yesterday, guys, it was not yesterday. I'm so used to doing it on Mondays. On Sunday, it was episode 102. And I was really blunt. I was really frank, right? If you guys did not catch that episode of the podcast, I need y'all to go check it out. Go catch the replay while you're at it. Put down hashtag replay. That way I know that you are catching it. And if I'm asking y'all to do things there too, respond to the podcast, okay? Like help me help that thing grow because people need it. People really do get a lot of value from it. I was about to stop the podcast a couple months ago, and I just got a response like, no, and it was crazy because it's easier for me to do an audio podcast, baby, because I could do that thing in the car. I could do that anywhere. But the video podcast is a little harder because I got to have the right mic. It's just a little harder. So I was like, this is too much. But then when the ladies responded in such a way, they were like, no, I listen. I watch you going to work. I'm watching you here. I'm watching. I'm like, oh, Well, that means we got to keep it going. So, guys, I love doing them. And in order to help me continue doing them, I need you guys to just respond to it, share it, drop a comment, drop a like, drop a subscribe, whatever it is to help the platform keep going. And it's free. At the end of the day, the things I'm dropping over there could just really spike a move in your business immediately if you do the things I say I recommended you do. But since last week, guys, I did have people in my DMs. I did have people, and even in class, and I think in the podcast, I shared a clip from the last class we did in Texas. I shared the clip because I had it, and it just was so common. Like everyone is saying they just want to work with everybody, anybody. I just want business. I just want business. And I'm like, that is the wrong way to come into this thing that you love, that you are, it's purposeful for you to do it, but you're coming into it with not the right mindset, right? That is not that's the number one killer of a creative's dream, of a creative's business, of a creative's journey, process, all the things, because you're looking to serve everyone just because you want to stay in the flow. You want to stay busy. You want to be active in your business. But baby, everybody ain't your client. Some people wear you out. Some people, woo, child. Oh Lord, that's all I'm gonna say right there. That you need to realize everyone is not your client. And the more clearer you get, that's one thing I love about every time I talk to Alicia, that's one thing I love. See, I'm a patient. Well, I'm not. I was told I'm not a patient person. I think I'm patient at certain times. Like anybody from my tribe, they always say I'm so patient, right? So I think it's different because I'm operating in my gift. I'm operating purposefully. So I think it's just different why I'm so patient with what I do for business. And I love that every time, like she will always ask for clarity. Like she will always, that's one of the best things you guys can do as a CEO. That's one of the best things you guys could do as a creative, as an entrepreneur, as anything. And that's one of the ways that I am, right? Like, I don't care how many questions I got to ask. I am not at this level in my life where I'm going to assume. I want to be clear on what the heck are you saying? I want to be clear on what are you asking me to do? I want to be clear so it minimizes the outcome of being undesirable, right? So that's one thing I want you guys to really get clear. I don't care how long it takes, because guess what? I'm still I'm still searching for clarity on some stuff because things evolve, things change. But the thing is, once it hit me, I'm activated. I go and act right away. So you guys got to realize that the thing that you're asking for, you want to know the one thing that's in the freaking way of you obtaining it, of you having it, of you acquiring it, of you achieving it, is you. I don't know. I just stepped on somebody's toes. Rena say, come on. That's a whole word right there, Rena. Don't start relationships you know you're not supposed to be in, baby. Now, I'm not gonna say I've always was that way, because I wasn't. But now, if it look like that look like a duck, it's a duck, and I ain't going down that road. Oh my God, Shima say ouch. But guess what, Shima? That came from a previous. I had a couple ouches, right? So I'm saying it because I know what it feels like, and that's where it's coming from. When I have these conversations with you guys, whether they private, whether they public, no matter what it is I'm so passionate about it because now I'm on this side, right? But when we in conversation, I see me in you. I see me in all of the excuses you're giving yourself. I see me in all of this stuff. And that's why I get so passionate. I be wanting to shake some of y'all. Y'all don't realize how close you are to the pendulum. You are so freaking close. It's scary. But just like, you don't want to walk on unknown territory. And I get it, because I didn't either. But baby, in this season, it's too much opportunity out there. It really is. And doing things like this, building tribes, doing things like building communities, y'all don't got to do it alone. I had to do it alone. There was no tribe. And I ain't gonna lie, I ain't want to connect with nobody any goddamn way. I ain't gonna lie. I'm trying to tell you, I'm looking at everybody under a microscope. But now you guys got it so much easier than we had it. And even the people before me. Now, I don't know. The people before me, it was a little more tight knit. Like people would help in those eras. So I don't know. I wasn't in that era, so I can't. I don't have no experience. But now, like you do, you guys, you have advantage. You can take advantage of stuff like this. Communities, tribe members. Like I've seen so many people in my classes connect, band together. It's crazy. Makisha, they got their Charlotte tribe. Alicia just went to Tanya's freaking wedding. And Alicia, I ain't tell you this, but I think you was on your live, so I couldn't tell you because I was watching your live. But when you was talking about Tanya, when I heard you say my friend, that guys, that takes time to build. But I'm standing there knowing how it started. When I tell y'all my purpose and what I do is so much bigger than some damn drapes. Drapes just get me through and get me to where it is I need to be to do what it is I'm supposed to do. Y'all don't take advantage of these, and that's why I be sometimes I be wanting to choke y'all because it's so you have so much at your fingertips, right? You have so many passionate people within these communities that understand what you're going through, that's willing to help. But guess what? You too busy with the attitude I had. I got it. You know what? I'm good. I'm all right. Stop lying. No, you're not. All right. Let me get back. Let me get back to my script. Yes, Diamond in Chicago. Come on with it. Like I love this to be Trina, Houston. Come on with it. Right. Friendship is amazing. But guys, can you imagine? It was what I went through, like trying to get into this draping game. It was hella boring because wasn't nobody really talking about it. I'm being totally honest. In the beginning, I had maybe 2 people. I can't even say 2. I can only really remember 1. And I'm not even sure she's still draping, but that was Joanna. Back then, it was funny because she would ask me about business tips, and I was asking her about damn draping tips. And I kid you not, she is the only person that really tried to help, but it wasn't working because y'all know draping is I got to see it. I can't understand what's happening on paper. But the simple fact is that she extended information. She tried to help. You don't see that in the daggone industry. You don't. At least I didn't. But what I'm trying to build and create is exactly that. Because that is the things that when I moved to Atlanta, the ladies that helped me they gave me venues to have my class. They threw me in the daggone venue. I didn't say this is what I wanted to do. They did that. I don't know what I would be doing right now if I didn't have those opportunities come my way and be blessed in that way. I really need you guys to understand what is happening. And now that draping is becoming more paramount, you guys got opportunities that wasn't there in the beginning, and you guys can band together and make an even bigger impact. Because why? Now they know what the hell we do. Now they know we put some respect on our name. Okay, put some respect on our name. Trina say, "Yep, I didn't even want to take a class until you." Baby, I'm trying to tell you. But Keisha say, ain't also no competition with us, just so much encouragement. That's the thing. Guys, these ladies, like every class, and I every time I have a class, I'll try to prep myself before. And Makisha, it was you last day one time. Every time I have a class, it's always a meltdown because it's always a story. It's always something that's so profound that happens in that room. And the energy is different every class, but it's always something powerful in every freaking class. And I just be like, I ain't gonna cry this class. Like, I'm a soldier. I'm from Baltimore. That'd be a bunch of BS. Last time it was Makisha and that got there going. She gave me this edible arrangement, guys, and I just bust out into I just bust out in freaking tears. And Makisha, it was you again in Charlotte when you was in the first mastermind. It's just funny because guys, you guys got to understand how what you're on. You're on the brink of something freaking amazing. You're on the brink of something life changing if you just allow yourself the opportunity. Alicia say, yes, it was the Posh Academy that brought Tanya Forts and Monica Wright and myself together back in February 2022. Wow, that is crazy. And now you going to her wedding. Like that, guys, I'm trying to tell you. It just be amazing. It'd be amazing. It'd be amazing. So I don't know. Caroline say, when is the next class? I live in South Carolina. Caroline, the next class is next week, boo. It's next weekend. The June class, I don't even know if we got spots left for June. So I know, oh no, Carol, that was for August. So yeah, we may, because I wasn't sure what class Carol took, but that's for August. I just found out. So we may have a spot left for June. It's June 6th, 7th, 8th. Then we got one in July 16, 17, 18, something like that. The team did drop the link in the comments. You guys can check out the schedule. We have a 3-day workshop every month for now up until August. I'm trying to tell you. Trina say, yep, me, Javonia, and Daphne. Trina, do you see? Can we just say, I am so proud of my Javonia. Like, I am so proud of my girl. Like, I am so proud of my girl. I'm a part of y'all journey. I told y'all I'm not one of them. Like, ain't no hit it and quit it. Like, we together. We are together all the time. So yes, like this is, you guys, I just want you guys to realize where you are, what you have the opportunity and the ability to do. I can honestly say the friendships or relationships that I yearned for, because I'm such a loner. I am such a loner. But those kind of relationships I've yearned for, I get right within my community. I get filled up right within my community. When I need something, guess who run to my assistance? Someone in my community. I'm trying to tell you, you guys got to realize that this is bigger than just taking your fingers and doing some pleading. It is when you are operating in your gifting, you're allowing the universe to really do things and work in your favor. The things that you ask for, you may not think it in the beginning, but you are making and paving a way for it to happen. Once I stepped into this arena, I have lived a life I never imagined I would live in this lifetime. I never imagined I would have this much peace in this lifetime. I never imagined having those kind of bank accounts, financial portfolios in this lifetime. And that's only because I decided to bet on me and utilize things that I was naturally gifted at. Things that everyone else thought I did great. Not stuff that I wanted to go do. It was stuff that other people they came to me for. Oh, that look amazing. Can you show me how to do that? After that happened about 10 damn times, I'm like, oh, hold on. Hold on. I might be on to something. I'm trying to tell you. Yes, my frack. Yeah. Keisha, yes, down in Chicago. That was 2021. That is so crazy that that was class in 2021. Yeah, I've been doing this a little while. Yeah, I've been building some little mini tribes. I love it. She said, "Yep, G makes me proud every day." Man, it's just be amazing seeing you guys. It'd be amazing. Okay, I need to get scheduled because I lack on that part. Caroline, send me a message, boo. You need some help. The team see you. They see your response. Trust and believe. Your name is already down, boo. However we need to help you, we'll be able to do it. But I want to jump into these 5 hidden reasons because I know someone's going to pick up some value from what it is I'm about to put down. And even if they catch it on the replay, I really want you guys to understand that premium money is out there. If it wasn't, do y'all think I would be sitting here talking about it the way I've talked about it over the past couple of years? I wouldn't. Do you think I had the lifestyle that I had if it wasn't? If I was out here hustling every weekend, if I was throwing flyers up every day, if I was discounting my classes and I'm really on the hunt looking for students, or even draping even the draping designs. If I'm sitting here throwing up flyers, book us now and save this. Like, I don't do that. I did though. I told y'all about that party I did the other day. It was like a couple $100. That was my truth, right? if that was my continuing truth, I would be at a 9 to 5 right about now, because I could not have continued that way. It's no way I would have been able to continue doing what I was doing and being paid what I was paid at that given time. It's no way. But the only thing that changed is that I figured out, not even figured out, I made the investments to really fix the things that were broken in my business. And the one thing that it started with was my mindset. Once I got that right, oh baby, what's the blueprint? Oh, you tell me I need to do this. You ain't got to tell me nothing twice. What I got to do? I got to do this, do that, do that, do that. Once I believed and I knew and I felt that I deserved more, it was on and popping. It was on and popping. Sometimes I feel something because I mentor a lot of people. I mentor people privately. I mentor people in Raising the Bar. I coach people in CDI. I coach a lot of people. And some people never reach their potential is because their performance is whack. They don't believe that they need it. They don't believe that they deserve it. They want it, but they don't believe they deserve it, or they're not disciplined enough. And I keep constantly seeing them year after year playing small. And not because they're not good, but because they just will not implement the thing and take action. If that ain't something that's hurtful when you are leading a community, that's probably one of the most things, because I see people that's so freaking talented and I see people surpass them. And I was like, they ain't even got nothing on them. And I be certain people I just be wanting to see shine. But I got to realize that it's just not your time. You can have all the talent in the world, but if you don't know how to move it, if you don't know how to pitch it, if you don't know how to position it, if you don't know how to show up in such a confident way where you are demanding and commanding what you're supposed to have in this world, then it ain't going to happen. I can't coach you to it. Nobody else can either. It starts from within, which is why every time, I don't care what coaching program I got. I don't care if it's a $2 coaching program or $30,000 coaching program. We always going to talk about mindset, because no matter what I give you, if you don't feel it in your heart of hearts, and if you don't allow me to push, because I'll push you, because I'll push you. But if you don't allow the push and lean into the push until your confidence is at a certain level, we just wasting time. And if y'all know me, like I think some of y'all know me, one of the biggest ways to get on my nerves is by wasting my time. Because I like working with activators. I like working with people that know they deserve it. They just can't figure it out. Why the hell they ain't coming their way? People that take instruction, people that take frameworks, people that take blueprints and just start doing the work. That's exciting, because what do I get to see? Now I get to see this daggone cocoon start blossoming. That's exciting. I don't know about y'all, but no coach. Well, you do have some that just run off with money. You do got some. I work with a couple of them. But no, if you're really doing your life's work, providing strategy, providing blueprints, providing frameworks, so this person can up the ladder or up level their situation, which ultimately is going to add so much value to their life. When that ain't happening, it don't feel good. It don't feel good at all. I've left coaching in 2021. I stopped. So I'm like, y'all playing. I ain't got time for that. Y'all playing. I will not take a person's. I will send your money back so fast. Because I know once I make way and I get rid of this person that's not ready, I'm making room and I'm making space for someone that is ready. Now I could effectively do my work. I'm trying to tell you. Wait a minute. Alicia, don't be talking no smack. She say she going to push you right over the darn edge. Right over the darn edge and be there to help pick you up. Yes. Like it's funny because that's just how I am, because I need you. That's the only way you're going to build your confidence. A person can tell you that this and tell you that, but until you actually do it, it's funny because we just had this conversation. Until you actually do it, whether you fail, whatever it is, until you go through the experience, then that is how you build your confidence, right? But when you go through the experience and you have a strategy and a blueprint, something to follow, it's a hell of a lot easier to do it and navigate. And whatever, let the chips fall where they may. But that is how I've gone through everything. I've gone through. It's just by going through it. Going through it, allowing it to do whatever. Oh, that ain't work out. Oh, let's do it this way. Oh, darn, that ain't work out. Well, let's try this. When I say I graduated School of Hard Knocks, baby, that's why I be sitting here running my mouth to y'all. Because y'all ain't got to go through it. I'm trying to tell you. Jamaica say, hold up, how do I get you as a mentor? Baby, Jamaica, let me tell y'all. It's funny because a lot of this stuff people don't know I do, because I only employ people from within. I only really work with people within the tribe. Like, if people know about Raising the Ball mentorship, that's a group mentorship. People know about Certified Draping Instructor Program, but you're not gonna find this stuff on my website because I'm real careful on who I work with. Like, we gotta have a conversation. So, Jamaica, if you want to have a conversation, put down RTB. No, really, put down mentor in the chat. Just put down mentor in the chat, and we'll have a conversation. Yeah, we'll have a conversation about it. That's the main thing. I like working with people that's prepared. Like, if you're not prepared, then I'll give you all the resources you need to help you get prepared to when you're working with me. Because when we're working with me, baby, you gotta move. You gotta shuck and drive. You gotta do some things. You got to do some things. You got to do some homework. You got to check some things off. And guess what? Everybody don't like doing that, doing the work. So, to make my life and my job easier, I got to make sure that you're in position to be ready to actually get down, buckle down, and let's get ready to roll. Cassandra, don't worry, boo. I'll see you next week in class. All right, guys. So let me tell y'all these 5 real fast. I've been running my mouth. Let me go back to my script. I told y'all I'd be running off the tangent. And I got this food sitting right here that my baby just brought me, and I'm starving. But number 1, guys, I'm going to cover the 5 hidden reasons that you are not getting booked. I normally only talk about 3, right? But that's a part of my framework. That's a part of my blueprint. It's positioning, people, and pricing. But I want to give y'all some simple stuff, like some simple stuff that you can really take an audit and be honest and ask yourself, like, is my stuff really up to par? I'm trying to tell you, that's the easiest thing to do. Like, be honest with yourself. Some of you guys is out here talking about, well, why they keep coming over here when they only got a little bit of money, baby, because your brand look like that's all you should be charging. And it got nothing to do with your talent, though. That's my whole point. That's why I was saying what I said earlier. Like, some of y'all is so freaking talented, but the way you position yourself and project yourself in the market, the same energy that you're putting out there about your brand, that is what you're picking up. You're picking up the low ballers. Why? Because your brand look like it's a low baller brand. So that's the number 1. Number 1 is that your brand is not matching your price point. You want the $3,000 clients. Talked about this on the podcast, but some of y'all branding is still way back from 2019, 2020, right? Is that harsh? Maybe, but is it true? It is. I'm trying to tell you, it plays a part. A lot of people think that they don't got to spend money to go and do a style shoot, and you ain't got to. No one's saying you have to. But if you really want to attract people that buy with their eyes, meaning premium people, they need to see it because they buy with confidence. They need to know that you can do it, and that, baby, they're not about to sit there and listen to you talking about all this you can do for them. Nobody got time to hear all that. First of all, premium people ain't got time to sit there and listen. They need to see. And if they don't see that reflected in your brand, good luck. Good luck. I'm trying to tell you. So I kind of went a little further and gave some examples on the podcast. So definitely, guys, check out the podcast. If you really know that your visuals need a ramp up, it's so many different ways y'all can do that. It is not super freaking expensive. It's really not. And since this now, because one of the pillars is positioning, right? Since that's one of the reasons why we're doing the style shoots or the those kind of shoots with the classes, because it's no sense in you saying that you can do this thing to this magnitude and you don't go home and practice. So your portfolio is still showing the old whack work that you was doing prior to class. So now you need something that you can feel proud of on your profiles and be like, run me my coin. Every time I say that now, it's so funny. I hear Teresa in my head. That's she might be here on this live. I don't know. TT, if you're here, chime in. I hear Teresa in my daggone head every time I say that. And that's like one of my coin phrases, run me my coin. And now when I say it, I hear her. But that's what it's about, right? I really need you guys to be honest about your brand. I really need you guys to be honest about what is you putting out in the universe, because the universe is going to meet you exactly where you are. When I was out there busted and disgusted, guess what? It was sending me clients that was busted and disgusted. I'm trying to tell you, when I started really doing my internal work and I started loving on myself and I started creating boundaries and I started running myself like the boss that I am, I started attracting different kind of clientele. Just that simple. I'm trying to tell you. Ain't no. Who that? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh my God. I just saw something. I'm still working on my last assignment from Precious. But Trina, guess what? But we already know we already know what you're doing though. So don't worry about that. She say, Trina, how long ago was that assignment? I swear I love y'all. Keisha say, ain't no sitting in RTB. Ain't no sitting in RTB, baby. Once I get my voice to a certain octane, that means get the daggone work done. Because I won't move forward because it don't make sense. My stuff is normally in an accelerated way, meaning you need to get this done before we get that, right? But I'm patient. I'm trying to tell you, but I'm patient. Like you should say, run me my coins. Oh my God. Deborah Wallace, good night. Watching from the Bahamas. Hey, Deborah. I can't wait till we are able to give a class in the Bahamas. But if you're watching or if you tune into the replay, contact me, girl. We're trying to come to the Bahamas, boo. I'm trying to tell you. And that we need your help. So that's the main thing. Number one, guys, again, number one is branding. Like your branding is not matching the amount of money you running around here telling people that you want. You want to charge $2,000 for a backdrop, but you still design that 10 feet, or you still got all stretch fabric, or there's nothing in there that says premium. It makes a difference, guys. I'm trying to tell you, it really makes a difference. Second things, y'all put 2 down in the comments. Put 2 down in the comments if y'all ready for number 2. It feel like I'm doing my masterclass. This is funny. I haven't done a masterclass I don't know, maybe it was about 2 months or something like that. That's what this feel like, y'all. That's what it feel like. But number 2, guys, it's real simple because some of y'all are doing. Thank you, Trina. I appreciate you, boo. Number 2 is that you guys. Thank you, Kiki Kitchens. Come on, Diamond. Oh, see, this is my kind of people right here. This is my kind of people right here. Number 2 is y'all still DIYing what needs to be mastered. At the end of the day, guys, draping is an art, right? I get it. You can look at something and try and piece it together because that's what we do. But one thing I'm going to try and tell you, even I'll still even see something, right? Because no one's doing tutorials and things like that like I did. They're just not. But when you see something, you're like, dang, how they do that? So I'll still go in the lab, especially now I got the studio, and DIY some stuff, right? But I'm only DIYing it to get the configurations, the logistics down pat. From that, I got to do it in the most safest manner possible. And I got to create a framework. Why? Because I'm an educator. I can't sit here and have y'all doing this jerry rig stuff. Like that don't make sense. I can't do that. So you guys that's in the draping industry trying to attract the premium clients, y'all should not be out there doing this DIY stuff. Things that you really need to master, such as your pleats, right? Such as your swags. Guys, I see so much work up in, especially now, because there's a lot of, it's an influx in the industry, right? People learning. A lot of people jumping on Baroque because it look easy. Y'all, it ain't. It ain't as easy as it look. Not if you really want to execute. It's not. But it's an influx of people just throwing stuff up. And I'm looking like, what is happening here? It just looked like a big pot of spaghetti, right? And I know that Baroque look organic, and I know it looked like, but if you take a design that's polished and you take one that's just stuff all over the place, there is a significant difference. Baroque draping is really strategic and it's really intentional, even though it's organic. It's a major difference. So I really want you guys to understand YouTube is cute. I couldn't even, I don't remember the comment because it just popped up in my phone. I don't remember what it was, but I think it was today because today was like my first day back in the social media. And it popped up in my phone and I can't remember, but I'm going to go check it tomorrow. It looked like someone said something about they'll continuously learn from my YouTube tutorials or something. I don't remember because it just popped up. But all I remember is YouTube and tutorials and keep. I'm a skimmer, y'all. I'll skim for for certain words is kind of pick up what they putting down. And I'm like, that you'll never be able to achieve what you could achieve in a class watching YouTube. And I've been on YouTube for years, guys. Nowhere near the stuff that I teach, the level of execution, the level of precision that happens in the class is happening even on my YouTube channel. And I get a ton of comments that say, oh, this is so professional. You made it seem so simple. Blah, blah, blah. That is nothing compared to what happens in class. The beauty of class is that I can see you. That is what instruction is all about. It ain't about just telling you what to do. It's about the personal feedback. It's about if y'all I be having to laugh because sometimes my team be posting my pictures, right? And they'll be getting a picture of I don't take the pictures because it's not me taking the pictures, but it'd be like my videographers and stuff in class, and they just be getting shots. And they seem like they always get pictures with me with this look on my face. I be having this puzzled look. And it's not that I'm puzzled, it's just I'm really trying to see what is my student doing. Because if it don't look right to me, I'm gonna try and figure it out first to see what they did wrong. And then I'm gonna go right on over, tap them on their shoulder. I'm gonna ask to see them do it because that's the only way I could give back personal feedback. I can't do that on no YouTube. And I'm not about to sit here and do no Zoom. I'm not doing all that. Like if you really realize that you can't figure this thing out on your own, a physical personal class is your best bet. And I'm not saying it has to be mine. If you're wise, it would be mine. But it's just a different level of learning when you are in the classroom setting, right? And you have a great instructor that can teach you in a way where even though it's a group setting, it still feels individualized. You're still getting attention on what you're doing wrong. It plays a part, right? It plays a major part. So I want you guys to realize that YouTube is great, especially for people, and YouTube is really good for people that kind of already know. But if you don't, baby, don't start there. Don't start there, or at least don't stay there. You can start there, but don't stay there. All right. So that's the second thing. Let me see what y'all talking about. Makisha say that class was what I needed, and YouTube University was not going to work for me. And I get that, but realistically, guys, that is how it's designed, right? I tell you guys all the time how my stuff is set up. I have a whole client journey mapped out. I have everything from free, meaning I got something for everybody. I got something for free. I got something low cost. I got something mid cost. I got hands-on instruction. People that's ready to teach. I got something for them, right? So it's really about getting in where you fit in. But then it's always the goal for me is always to have you progress because this is such a varying field. It ain't no just learn draping and that's it. If you happy, they're cool, but it's so much. There's no way I would have hit 7 figures in draping if I was doing damn events every weekend. What? Ain't that much draping in the world. I'm trying to tell you. So it's so many different layers to it. That's what excites me about it. Because it's like anything you want to do, you can attach it to draping. Anything that I wanted to do, I attached it to draping. I wanted to become an author. I wrote a book on draping. Even my memoir, I told her how I got started with this, becoming the Draping Queen, right? I wanted to open a boutique. I wanted to open a nonprofit. I wanted to do all these things. I tied it to draping. I wanted to be a coach. I wanted to be a speaker. I tied everything to draping because that is my vehicle that's going to get me to every experience that I want to experience in this lifetime. That's why I'm so passionate about and talking about it the way I do. It's when I tell y'all it's more than just fabric on the pole, it's more than just fabric on the pole. This is the vehicle to get you to your ultimate destination. When I see people like Tanya, when I see people like Alicia, when I see people that got into these programs without a clue and they thought they was going to be just draping on a weekend, and now they almost finished instructor program, that's a different coin. That's all I'm gonna say. That's a different coin, right? So you guys got to allow this thing to be birthed. You got to really give it the attention that you want it to give you. If you want it to pay you as a premium designer, you got to show up as a premium designer. If you want it to create a lifetime of freedom, right? So you can do what you want to do in your time, then you really got to get in there, invest. You got to buckle, you got to practice, you got to do all these things so that you're positioned in your city, in your region. When anybody think about draping, they think about you. Period. Keisha said, I went to my first class and learned how to do the valence and how easy it was. Yes. I then realized I was overthinking it. In-person class is the best. And that's really what a lot of it is. I kid y'all not. A lot of you guys are overthinking it because you're trying to figure it out. And that's the human component, right? You're trying to figure it out. But the moment you are taught exactly what to do, baby, you can move on to the next thing now. Stop being stuck. I hate being stuck. I'm anytime I feel like it's funny because if I feel like I'm stuck, I'll talk to whoever I need to talk to. Like, this is what we need. Look, this can't be the situation for next week. Who we need, where they at, let's find them so we can get to the next thing. It's too much I want to experience in this lifetime to be stuck. I'm still a kid trying to figure out what I want to be when I grow up. It just so happened it's going to be tied to draping. I'm trying to tell you. All right, guys. So let me see. Nana say, I saw a post and was like, oh, those swags are uneven and those pleats are not right. I was so proud of myself. Like Precious taught me that. And guys, I tell everybody in class, once you guys learn what to look for and you learn the proper techniques and the proper just how to do it, when you leave, your draping will be forever different. Even if you still got to practice, like enhance it and make it better, you're going to look at other people's work and you're going to be able to identify if they have been trained or if they have been self-taught. It's just that simple. I don't know how many freaking students I've had and they out there working and someone has identified them and say, oh, you went to the Porsche Academy, huh? I'm trying to tell you, it happens a lot. It's a major difference. Kiki, will you offer a class in the DMV? Kiki, you late, boo. We've been touring since 2020. I've been to that's my hometown. I'm from Baltimore. We've been to the DMV every year. And here recently, we just recently stopped touring because it just opened up a studio right here in Atlanta, which is a lot better because we have access to everything in our studio. So yeah, we will not be touring into any location outside of Atlanta. It's crazy because even being here, everyone travels to Atlanta. Every time I have a class, there's hardly nobody in that class from Atlanta. Like everybody has traveled to get to that class. So with Atlanta being the most affordable hub, Kiki, I'm gonna see you. Don't worry about it. Trust and believe. I'm gonna see you soon. It could be next year. I don't care. I just know I've already planted the seed. You already know. I am the solution. You already know. It's just a matter of time. I'm trying to tell you. All right, guys. So let's go on to number 3. This is a big one. And this, I'm not gonna lie, this was something I had to learn throughout my journey. And that's that you're marketing without a strategy, right? Posting without a plan, I call it. And honestly, this came from a coach I was working with, and I thought it was super, super cute. That's why I continuously say it. The whole post and pray thing, posting without a plan, that's just a bunch of confusion. That's a bunch of digital noise, right? Like I told you guys earlier, you need to understand your client's journey. If you don't know your client's journey, it's time to fix it. If you guys have been seeing, I do a lot of different strategies with my social media, mainly Facebook, because that's my hub. And I'm looking to what my people respond to. And I know that especially right now in this season, I'm attracting a lot of new people. A lot of my new people, guess what? They're just getting in. That is why y'all see me share a lot of stories on almost every day on my personal Facebook about how I got started, how frustrated I was. Why? Because these are the people that's now on my feed. They are the people that's on there, that's commenting on. So then you guys got to realize that you need a strategy to attract the people you want to work with, right? You can't just post it out there and think, oh, somebody gonna get it, or be praying, oh Lord, I hope somebody get it. Baby, stop. If you feel like you need a plan, y'all put plan down in the comments. If this hit home and you don't know how to market, you know how to do the daggone thing, but ain't enough people that you want to work with seeing it because you don't know how to properly market what it is that you have, put plan down in the chat. Don't worry about why I asked you to do it. Just put it down there. Put the word plan down in the comments. Main thing is I want the viewers to see that this is common. For one, we are creatives, right? We get into this thing and we just excited to do what we do. I don't know about y'all, but when I got into business, I ain't know nothing about really running the business. I just wanted to have my own business and I just wanted to make stuff pretty, right? And I also wanted to leave my job. If I made enough money, I was going to leave my little 9 to 5. But running a business, having customer service, running a Shopify store, e-commerce, like I ain't know none of that. I had to learn it on a whim. But the main thing is I knew if I wanted to be successful and build a reputable reputation, I had to consistently invest. Because the only thing that was preventing me from being the best is that I didn't know how to be. The only thing that's preventing you from being the best at what you do, you don't know how to be. That is the thing you need to invest in. If you don't know how to market, invest in it. If you don't know how to design, drape, pleat, swag, invest in it. I'm trying to tell you. Come on, Cheryl. Cheryl Donaldson say, hey, D, these ain't plans. Okay, I'm talking to the right people tonight. Kiki say maybe when you come home, baby, this is home now. This is home. Like Baltimore is not home for me no more. This is home. So everything is based out of Atlanta. I'm trying to tell you until I move to Thailand. Some of y'all think I'm playing, but I'm dead serious. I really am. Guys, this is the other one I shared with you guys on the podcast. Y'all out there, y'all get so consumed with the design part, right? You get so consumed with, and I get it because it look amazing. I be doing, I don't do it now because I got a checklist. But you can get so consumed with one, all of the work you did, and then the outcome, and then you responding to the people that's happy about what you did. You don't get no social proof. The fourth thing is that you don't have enough social proof. And what do that equal? No trust. People can't, I told you, premium people buy with their eyes. If they can't see what you've done, you run around here all day. We do this, we do that. We premium, where the proof? What you do this weekend? I'm talking to somebody. I don't know who. But if I'm talking to you, you know you did an event this weekend and you ain't posting nothing about it. Just put me down in the comments, please. Alex, I'll take me for $200. I'm trying to tell you, you don't have enough social proof. Guys, this is one of the easiest ways for people to buy. People are always looking for people that can vouch, people that can refer. They'll buy from that much quicker than what's on your feed because somebody has actually experienced what you've done and they're going to trust their word for it. Guys, you're not popping your collar enough, right? If you're the only one running around hyping up your work, like, yeah, I'm premium, I'm this, like I'm number one in my city, I'm the number one, but it's not reflected in none of your social platforms, that's a problem. That is a problem. Clients trust other clients. You really need to beef up those reviews. When you are out there, you doing these events, set an alarm on your daggone phone. Get the footage. Set an alarm on your phone before you go home. Get the testimonial. Because by the time y'all go home, they go home, baby, they looking at all that daggone money they paid. Not just with you, but collectively. And y'all know what that feel like after you just realize you spent $10,000 on a party or $20,000 or $50,000 on a party. They like, dang. So ain't nobody inclined to get no review at that point. You need to get that joint before you leave. I'm trying to tell you. Set yourself up a good rhythm, a good something, a good flow to where now it's becoming disciplined because you realize this is something you need for your portfolio. Guys, I got so good at this. And then I shot myself in the foot. I do it all the time. I get so much content. It be overwhelming. I get too much content. And then I'm sitting there like, that's why today I posted today. Like, look, I need a content creator. Don't ask no questions. You need to be good at what you do. Boom. Because the content is there. I just don't have time. That ain't what I do. So you guys really need to set a pattern, get disciplined to build your portfolio. Stop before you leave. Have an alarm on something. Go get the testimonial. I'm trying to, when people are they happy. Everybody partying. Oh my God, yes, they did this event. Look at it. It look amazing. I'm gonna come back to them all the time. Baby, stop playing with yourself. Stop playing with yourself. Trina say, I have missed a lot of money like that. Yes. And it's so much money in the room. When people see people that responsive to you, guys, I can't tell y'all how many times people book classes from our recap videos or from a testimonial because they are seeing what the heck is happening in the class. Why y'all think when I'm going live or whatever, I'll run a intro, an outro real quick. Let me remind you, I ain't on here to just talk about what I do. You can see people responding to how I do what I do. You guys got to kind of implement a system. I'm trying to tell you. Diamond say, so true. Almost all of my bookings have been referrals. Yeah, this is what kept me in the game in the beginning. That's why I know nothing about marketing, and my marketing sucked because I kept getting referrals. But I was already working with Bargain Basement Betty. So guess who they was referring me to? So baby, I had to learn marketing. So I could transition out of that, right? I had to learn positioning. I had to learn pricing. Instead of pricing myself to the poorhouse, I had to price myself a profit. That was all a part of the 5, 7, how long I've been doing this thing? 7 years, right? It's a lot to it. But as long as you have something that's repeatable, that you can follow, that you can implement, guys, it's money to be made in this game. I'm trying to tell you, it's money to be made in this game. Last one, guys. This was the kicker. I kind of hit on it earlier, so I ain't gonna touch on it too much. It was your confidence. It ain't loud enough, guys. If especially a lot of you guys that are new, if you or you guys that's been around me since I've been doing this Posh Academy thing. Guys, in the beginning, when I wasn't confident because I was embarking on something new, right? And I didn't understand how the hell I got thrown in it. I didn't understand how everybody just came to me for education or for instruction or for tips or for resources. I don't even know how that happened. I ain't questioning. I'm just glad that it did. But what would that cause me, right? That would cause me to be not confident because I'm like, what is going on? I have no idea. I'm just going with the flow. So I'm like, oh, they came to me as a coach. So I guess I got to look like a coach. Oh, they came to me for instruction. I guess I got to talk like I'm a teacher. Baby, I changed up my whole persona. I'm trying to tell you. I was like, I don't even know. I don't know who the heck I was. And I don't delete none of my content. So it's still there. But when those videos pop up in my memories, I sit there and I have a chuckle. I just laugh. So I just be laughing because I'm like, that's a whole part of that imposter syndrome, right? That's when I was just going over and beyond. I was selling $45 and $47 classes, and I was letting people call me all hours of the night, and I was doing all the things because I wanted to be that person. I wanted to be that resource. Like, I don't care. They need to call me at 2:00. Okay, hello. Baby, don't try that. Don't try that now. I'm trying to tell you, it's a whole different ball game today. Why? Because my confidence has shifted and skyrocketed through the roof. Why did that happen though? Because I did everything, and I'm still doing everything necessary. 1, to have a reputable reputation. 2, to have people and programs that actually serve and benefit other people. And it's not all about me, right? When you wake up and you operate in integrity and you realize what this whole thing that you're doing, what it's about, you move different. You start investing because you want to be the best, right? But not because you want to be liked. I don't give a damn about being liked, but I'm going to be respected. And I want to make sure the people I serve get more than what they're investing into. So when I show up that way, I have a lot of confidence because the money I'm putting into my business, the attention I'm putting into my business, the time I'm putting into my business. Oh, baby, it's going to take a lot from you to get this throne because I've invested so much. I've neglected so much. I've neglected family. I've neglected myself. I've neglected my health. Baby, I'm trying to tell you. So when you know that that's happening, and you know you're putting your best foot forward, and you know you're making the necessary changes, no matter how long it takes, but you know that you're making change, your confidence is going to go up. Every time I invest into a mastermind, every time I go to a conference, every time I go into, I hire a expensive ass coach. Oh, this is going to pay off to some degree, right? There's no way I'm making these investments and I'm running back home and I'm still charging $797, $497, $597 for a class. Oh, that ain't happening, because now I got all this knowledge that I just invested in and that I implemented that you see work. You need it. You're gonna have to pay for it. Point blank, period. So I really want you guys to understand and realize, when you're making these investments, there's more to it than just you're investing money. You're really building your confidence. You're really building, you're positioning your brand, you're positioning your business for next level, because you're investing into the thing that you don't know that's holding you back and why you can't grow. I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you, trying to tell you, trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you. I have missed a, oh, I saw that one. Guys, did this sense? I'm trying to tell, did any of that make sense? You have to understand that the conversations around price, if you don't come from a place of confidence, they're going to negotiate you every time. It's funny because I tell somebody, no, real quick. Like I'm ready to increase the price, right? I had put something on. I'm ready to get rid of my trailer, and I just put it on Marketplace. And it was an influx. It was a little overwhelming. Influx of people want it, and then the people that's like, well, what's your bottom? What's your bottom? Baby, what did it say? Ain't no negotiations. That's what it is. That's what it is. I put the number there for a reason. So you guys got to really understand and stand firm to what it is that you want. And the more you align yourself with, or, you know, getting rid of the people that you need to say no to, don't sit here. I'm not going to go back and forth with you, and you ain't got the money. You ain't got the money. Let me go talk to these people that got it, or at least they considering, right? You ain't even in consideration phase. You're trying to negotiate, baby. I got time for that. I'm trying to tell you. Keisha say, heard you loud and clear. I love it. I love it. Carol, making so much sense. Guys, definitely the confidence is going to be the crux of your business. When you say things and you utter things out your mouth, people are looking at your posture. If you don't believe in it, you cannot persuade anyone else any differently. Your energy is going to give off everything. I'm trying to tell you. I want to ask you guys a question. I want to ask you guys, see who I did this last week, and I got a great response. I want to see now, because I got some more new people in the chat, and then I also have some of my older people that have, maybe they were struggling with one thing and now it's different, because it's like excuse me, y'all, it's like a whole pie, right? Just because you master one thing, maybe you've mastered design, but you whack in another area, such as pricing, or maybe different things, right? So I wanted to ask you guys, one, which part of draping, the business side, just why you ain't hitting those 10K months, why you ain't hitting that 100K year with just draping? I don't care about nothing else. I'm talking about only draping. I am expecting, not even expecting, because it's very realistic for you to hit 10K months consistently with just draping on the weekends at that. Let's be clear, on the weekends. What part of running the draping business, starting the draping business, do you struggle with the most? Guys, I want you to put one. No, because I ain't gonna know what the one is for. I want you to put skills. If it's skills, like you just don't know how to, the pleats ain't pleating, you just can't get it right. I want you to put skills down in the chat if you feel like your skills ain't up to par. If you feel like pricing, right? Maybe you know how to drape, but you just ain't getting the money that you want to get. You pricing is an issue, right? I want y'all to put price down in the comments, right? And then if you feel like the actual marketing side, like the business side, just put biz, B-I-Z. Put biz down in the chat. And I ain't gonna lie, some of y'all, it may be all of them. So if it's all of them, put all of them. But well, because some of y'all will really write that out, all of them. Put all down in the chat. If it's all, put all down in the chat. Come on, Shima. I love it. I've been holding out because I know I'm worth more, but the dryness, baby. So I get the whole dryness thing because it is a real thing, but it doesn't last long if you have strategy. One thing I can say, when I was going through my transition of stop working with low balling clients and attracting higher premium clients. It was a transition. So I had to get comfortable with saying no, just like you said. But when you're going through that phase, really it's like a growth period. And it feels like a testing period because you're tempted. Well, shoot, let me go over here to get this $100 real quick. Let me go over here and get this $500 real quick, baby. Don't even do it to yourself. Don't do it to yourself. The more you even allow that energy into your ecosystem, it'll consume you like a virus. It takes, you're building something, right? It takes you to stand firm. It takes you to be disciplined. And what you're doing, you're building yourself, right? You're putting all of the layers and you being and becoming this bad A CEO that's required for you to really make it in any business, not just this business. You're going to have to be a little firm on some things. You're going to have to say no. You're going to have to set some boundaries, and you're going to have to feel great about it. At the end of the day, you have to put those parameters in your business so it operates as a business. I don't care what nobody say. Well, let me think about it. I try. Let me not lie here. But I am always in alignment with operating my business as a business. Even sometimes emotionally, it'd be certain things I want to do, but it don't make sense to the plan we just created. It don't make sense. And then if I go ahead and I push past the boundaries, or I allow this and I allow that, it's going to affect other areas of my life. And now who I got to blame? Me, because I allowed it. I'm in a different season in this. I'm in a different season, baby. I just turned 45 yesterday. I'm trying to tell you, I'm in a different season. And I think everything that I've been going through over these past year or so was preparing me to be firmer in this season, right? There's nothing wrong with it. It's nothing wrong with it. You're the only person that know how you want your life to be designed. I know exactly how I want my life to be designed. And I know if I start operating outside of alignment, I'm gonna be frustrated, busted, and disgusted. And baby, I don't like who I was when I was operating out of that space. I don't. I love who I am operating out of this space. I do. I laugh at her. I kiki with her. I do all the things because I just think she a bomb. I'm trying to tell you. It used to be strategy, but now it's all three. I know, Trina, but Trina, my thing is you still show up though. Even if you haven't draped in 3 years, you are prepping for something, right? You got to realize all of my ladies or gents who's ever watching that's still in that cycle of working a 9 to 5, and you got to allow yourself to still stay true to what it is that you want to do. Trina, you still show up on these, you still show up week after week, right? So you're still connected to your ultimate destination, where you want to go. It's just maybe right now, just not the time, and that's fine. I've been seeing some ladies ain't getting class or ain't make a move or bust a move 5, 6, 7 years. But the point is, it happened, and when the opportunity presented itself, they were able to take advantage. So I love that you're still in the thing. And even my ladies that come back, yeah, and so when I see y'all pop on, I'm like, dang, girl, I ain't seen you in a long time. And I don't be knowing what's going on, but when you guys stay closely connected, to me, that's all that matters. When it's ready and when you're ready, the opportunity to position itself, it will. You're doing exactly what you're supposed to be doing, just staying connected at the end of the day. Guys, I really want you guys to realize, let me see what y'all, wait a minute, let me see if I can get a strategy. Okay. Oh, Deborah, I love it. Need a beginner's class. Baby, I'm going to tell you about the beginner's class. Yeah, I'm going to tell you, ain't no beginner's class no more, because ain't no such thing at the end of the day. Carol say biz. Carol, I got you, girl. I see you in August class. Marketing. Jackie, wait a minute. Jackie, is you coming to the mastermind? Jackie, I got you. You in Raising Ball, girl. I love it. And see, this is the thing. I know a lot of people with the design side, you can get that, right? You can get that because you're learning, you're enhancing. all the things. It's real technical. But what a lot of people lack is that other side, which is the business side. So I remember in the beginning, it was hard for me to do it. I'm not gonna lie. With me being a coach, because I'm a business coach, like I coach on business. Like at the end of the day, the same strategies, the same tactics, everything that it is that I do, you can apply it to any business. I'm just passionate about people that's in draping. So they the only people I want to talk to. I don't want to talk to no barbers and no hairstylists and shoes. I don't want to talk to y'all. Let me stay true to my calling. Let me stay true to my calling. So the main thing is getting in, we're creative. So we don't know that side. And a lot of us don't invest in that side. That's the side I didn't invest in the beginning. I didn't even consider investing until I just was freaking frustrated. And I was like, I'm going back to work. I ain't getting here to be all this frustrated and making this little bit of money. But I was like, but before I do that, let me try this. Let me try this. And then everything just started changing. So that's the main thing why I like started getting more into coaching and everything. But it was frustrating. I tell y'all, like in 2020, because a lot of people in a creative space, that's all they know is the creativity part. I'm like, well, that's cute and all, but where the money at? What your bank account look like? Like, what your bank account look like? If you ain't getting paid, like realistically, what we doing over here? We running hobbies? Like, I didn't get into this to run a hobby. I didn't get into this to consider going back to work. That ain't what we doing here. So this has to work. And I put all the chips in on this. Whatever I was lacking, I had to learn. And the business side was the main thing that was the straw that broke the camel's back. It really was, because I could design my tail off, but like I said earlier, I was still attracting those low balling clients, right? It was other things that I didn't have. I wasn't positioned properly. I didn't know how to price because there was no pricing strategy before I created the calculator. At least I didn't know none other than the dollar up and dollar over. What the hell is that? Like, what is that? I don't know. But that wasn't clear enough for me. I needed clarity. So it was still like a struggle. I was pricing myself straight to the poorhouse and no positioning in the marketplace. And then the people, I was attracting the wrong people. So the business side is why I always try and force feed it to you guys. I know y'all be like, I'm good. But as you see, looking down in the comments, no, like the business side you actually need. That is how I ended up creating the whole posh blueprint, right? Because that's what it was about. I had too many people, they could design their tail off, they ain't making no money. Or I had too many people, they had a business degree, they knew how to run the business side, but they don't know how to drape. So it's like, this is a hybrid. Like, you have to know both. You have to master both in order for you to really make real money when it comes to this thing, right? So I wanted to just tell you guys, the format is a format that's been proven. It's a format I still follow. It's a format I infuse in every program that I have, because they're the three things that went with this. I found out and even proven in my business that once you master all three, you're good. And that's the 3-pillar framework, which is people, position, and pricing. Everything I've been telling you guys all day, right? You need all three of them if you want to stand out. What's the sense in pricing your work correctly if you ain't positioned? They're going to just sit there and look at you like, who is you? Who is you to charge $1,800 for that? Like, where you come from? I need to see some receipts. I ain't got time for that kind of energy, right? So I need you guys to position yourself properly and be able to stand out, charge your worth, and actually get booked. I want y'all going to a site excited about it. When you're not excited about it, do you not realize that your energy is all over that event? Your energy is all infused into the relationship with this person. Now, they probably ain't gonna call you again. And that's you shooting yourself in the foot. Why? Because with draping, this is a reoccurring opportunity. People party, corporations have functions all the time. If you're showing up and you're able to land clients and they're happy, baby, when they have something else, they calling you. They're not gonna go and look for another draping designer. That ain't gonna happen. When people looking for instruction, no matter when I came and did the Baroque class, that first class, that was nothing but previous students. If it's something they need or something come trending, where you think they're going to go? They're going to go to wherever they found refuge in the first time. That's what I need you guys to understand, right? The things that we talked about, the pricing, positioning, and the people, that is it. So if you've been on the fence, if you've been on the fence about learning, if you've been on the fence about growing, if you've been on the fence and you just freaking confused and don't know what to do next, I'm telling you, this next class, well, maybe not the next class, because that's next weekend, June the 6th. But one of these classes is definitely for you. July class, I think we only have like 4 slots left for the July class. August, Carol just got one, so we may only have August got a couple. August may have like six or 7. So August, but they go so fast. So don't play with it. Don't play with it, guys. At the end of the day, you need these kind of scenarios. Why? Because one, is structured. 2, it's inclusive. One thing about the Posh Academy and Precious Stevens, baby, whatever you need in this draping game, we got it. Whether it's instruction, whether it's education, whether it's mentorship, whether it's draping equipment, whether it's draping fabric, whether it's trying to become an instructor, whether it's learning online, what you need. But the whole goal, guys, is really to have you grow your confidence to really master what it is you want to do. Y'all keep showing up on here, not because I'm entertaining. I know I'm entertaining a little bit, but you really do want to get to that next level. And this is definitely the way to do it. Doing it on YouTube, you could try it, but you're going to continuously come here because it ain't enough. It ain't enough. You definitely need to be connected in these different rooms, in these different scenarios, so that you can get exactly what it is you need to get to the next level. If you are, just know that this may be something. Well, I ain't going nowhere. I'm going to be doing this for years, baby. I'm trying to tell you. And even through me, the certified draping instructor is going to be doing it. So the Posh Academy is going to live forever. I just need to know who is ready. And it don't mean you got to be ready for the next class. I just want to see, and by looking in the chat, who feel as if that this is something that they would really love to either do or either grow, right? If you're ready, just type ready. And I'm just looking at names. This is how I get acquainted with people. And just because you say ready, guess what? I may not see you the next year. And it's fine. I had so many people in class. They're like, I waited 4 years to get here. I waited 6 years to get here. I'm like, it's cool. You're here exactly when you were supposed to be here. But this is how you get the ball running. This is how you get the ball started. You need to start telling the universe what the heck you want. And just allow it and trust it to do the work. But if you're sitting over there like, you want to know what? I don't know. Then baby, you're going to be coming here next week. You're going to say the same thing week after week after week. In the meantime, and in the meanwhile, you will have someone else in your backyard come in and kill it. They're going to be on their social media. Look at what I did. And you're like, damn, that should have been me. I'm trying to tell you. Oh, Lord, I'm trying to tell you. Diamond say, you already know. Carol, I got you, girl. Betty say ready. Deborah, ready. Guys, I'm trying to tell you, at the end of the day, you're just telling yourself, and that's normally how it starts, right? You're just telling yourself that you're ready. Everything else will start just playing itself out. I don't want you thinking about it, like looking at the calendar. Don't even worry about that part. It'll start just panning itself out. Only thing you need to do is make space for it to happen, right? Allow it to happen. I'm trying to tell you. I just want to say thank you to everybody that came on tonight's live. Baby, I've been talking tonight. Oh, it's 9:46. I ain't know that late, y'all. I'm sorry. But I had an amazing time with you guys. As always. Thank you guys for joining me. I will be back on Friday for the weekly roundup. And again, I'll be telling you guys how you can actually take advantage and really getting into the draping game. And there's different ways. There's different things I share every week. And bring your questions, guys. If you have any question right now, y'all had some good ones last week. I love it. Ready. I love it. If you have any questions, guys, put it down in the comments. Carol, we got you, boo. So you're going to get an email, and in the email, I think we got 3 hotels that's close to the studio. So you'll get that soon as I get off of here. But Carol, I just got finished talking to you. So give me a minute. I got you. So team, y'all, let's make sure that we make sure that Carol is in good graces tonight. Make sure she has everything she needs to solidify whatever she needs to do for her travel. Deborah, you are so welcome. Look, Grace. I hope I said that right. Welcome. Deidre, you want to know what? Go on my TikTok, girl. But Deidre, you know now, like I've been telling y'all, like I don't wear makeup no more. I do my eyebrows though. I do them because I got a big head and I got to kind of make it make sense. But yeah, I stopped wearing makeup probably like a year or so ago. And the only thing I put on my face is toner and like some I put oils. Today I put on frankincense. That's y'all, I'm getting old. I shouldn't even told nobody that because I remember smelling that like this smell, like old people. But now I'm into this era of growing up and taking care of my body. Like I put some frankincense oil on my face today, and that was it. So yeah, Caroline says I need information for July and August. Caroline, don't worry, I got you. We got you. We'll see it in the comments, and we're gonna respond to you and follow up. But guys, at the end of the day, I really need you guys to realize you are the solution. You are the answer that's going to allow yourself to do what it is that you need to do to get to that next level. Some of you guys I will see in my classes that we have coming up. Some of you guys I'll see you next year. Some of you guys I'll see in Raising the Bar mentorship. Some of you guys I'll see in Posh Draping University. At the end of the day, the main thing is I don't care what platform you're on, you need to be connected. Okay, put connected down in the chat. If you are following any of my platforms, YouTube, Instagram, whatever it is, I want to tell you guys congratulations, because that is one step closer to leveling up, right? Because you're about to learn a lot. If you are not following or subscribed to any of my platforms, shame on y'all. Shame on y'all. But one thing you could do that don't cost you any money is get connected in my private Facebook group. The Facebook group is your first step. The reason being is because it's a safe haven, being totally honest, right? It's a safe haven because you could post work there. It's a whole tribe. Y'all see how we roll. So just click the link down in the chat. Team put it in the chat for you guys just now. It's totally free. And that's your first step. At least you're in the community and you can know what's coming up. You can know what's coming in the pipeline. Other than that, guys, I am not that girl that live on social media. I have a whole life that I really do love. And sometimes I just disappear like I just did for 4 days. Because I love my family. I love spending time with my family. But if you're in the group, you 9 times out of 10, you won't miss anything. So definitely join the group so you can stay in the know, and you're able to post your work. You're able to get positive feedback. Ain't no bashing happening there, baby. I watch my group like a hawk. I've had that group now 7, almost 8 years. And as ain't no nonsense going on in that group. One thing I can say is I cultivate a certain culture, right? I don't care if I go look at somebody page in another group and they over there twerking. That ain't happening in my group. They act like they got some sense over here in my group. So definitely join the group, guys. Join the group. Join the group. I love it, Deirdre. And Deirdre is one of our admins. Deirdre, I just, again, always want to tell you thank you for holding us down. Well, if I'm disappeared or not, like you always are supporting the group. Makisha, you as well. Like this is what it's about, right? Build community and connect with people that's doing the thing that you want to do, because the answers are not all within me. It's within the tribe. So I hope to see some of you guys inside the group, and you'll learn about the other things that we have there. Mentorship, Posh Draping University, all the things. But the main thing, get in the group. All right. Keisha, I love you, babe. I love you guys. As always, I'm your girl, Precious Stevens of the Posh Academy, who everybody calls the Draping Queen. Why? Because I make your draping look good. Bye, guys.
Ain't this what you came to see? Let me be your muse. I'll inspire you in ways you won't believe. 50 shades and hues, tailor-made for you. Draw me in, look at what you started. Go with your hands, can you paint my body? Go ahead and brush up on me. Baby, when you want it, sign it, dotted. I'll be your peace. I'll be